I don't know what's going wrong with it. Certainly something is going wrong with it. I mean, if you don't believe me, I would say to somebody, go, just give it a try. And I think a lot of what's going wrong with it is that the church has become big business. They've got buildings, they've got budgets, they've got programs, they've got outreach, they've got this, they've got that, they've got computers, all of this stuff. And under the weight of all that stuff, sometimes the mystery, the whatever you want to call it, the burning heart is disappears, is extinguished, especially in the poor soul who must get up every Sunday and somehow keep this whole show running, who is so burdened with all these things that he's almost, or she, loses track of the passion, I like to think, that once started it.
Why do you think it's so hard for ministers to tell the truth of their own journey?
Well, I think a natural diffidence about speaking truly about yourself. We're also shy. You don't want to tell, you're afraid maybe your image as a leader of the community will be ruined. I think also the fact that sort of very low self-esteem, has anything happened to me that can be valuable to anybody else? Almost a sort of, low self-esteem. I think those are two of the reasons. And somebody said that in seminaries, they say, never talk about yourself in the pulpit. You're supposed to be talking about Scripture. Well, of course, about Scripture, if you don't talk in terms of your own experience of it, when you're talking about resurrection or about sin or about grace or about salvation, if you can't in some sense talk about how you have experienced that, not just as a doctrine or a word in Scripture, but as a reality, how in the midst of a time when I thought my daughter was dying of anorexia, I felt the presence of God. If you don't put it in some sort of flesh and blood terms, then it becomes ineffective. I think people could go away thinking how wonderful that sermon was. We heard all those marvelous old words, and maybe it's true, and the Bible is such a good thing and all that, but their inner needs, their lostness, their emptiness, their hopelessness haven't been touched.